Hi, my name is Julie Joyce, and I'm not a boy. Julie, Julie, NYC, Julie, Julie, pretty, Julie, Julie, sexy, side. I always felt feminine. I always did feminine things, and people always say, that's a sign. But it was just actually something natural. I always wanted to be the woman in something. I always drew a woman. I always wanted to be play a woman character in fighting games. I was always kept to myself mostly inside the house. Play with my own toys. Had a big imagination. I was very creative. Always spoke, out what I wanted to say. Got my point across. I was raised well, I guess. Raised with a lot of love, which brings me up to being trans and a teen youth. To me, transgendered is someone, well, first of all, it's a term that I feel was created by American society. That's a person who was born and something in their body, chemically, whether it's their hormones, the hormone in your brain, I forgot the name of that, whether it's their looks, their body structure, that is just different from what they're supposedly supposed to be. One fear, I guess you could say, is everybody's fear in life because is death before your time. You don't think about why a 16-year-old girl, trans girl, or girl, born with a vagina, is going out there having sex with these men at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I can be very sweet, very nice, very caring, but then there's times when certain people just look at me and be like, wow, I never knew you could be like that, when someone who may have, led me on, I felt, or someone who may have, not have liked me the way I like them, I may have just turned totally to that person and just throw ultimate shade. My mother told me one day that when I was 3 years old, the doctor told her I was not going to develop like a male is supposed to develop. And that was a problem when I became a teenager to take, testosterone. Just the fact that I'm 16 is another fear. I'm hoping that by the age of 18, I still maintain this look. Even looking at other transgenders can get you kind of agitated, at times jealous, at times, envious, which I try not to be or get, because, I know it's also hard for them to maintain as well.
I've been a pre-op transsexual since the age of 13. It was very hard because I did not came out in the environment of a transsexual. I came out with my parents, came out to my parents. I always felt like a lady, I always felt like a woman. When I first came out, it was pretty hard. But I'm gonna tell you something, you gotta be focused in life and know what you really want about life, you understand? You have to take your time, don't rush, don't, be yourself. Because a lot of girls want to be like other girls. No, be yourself. Act yourself, and you are gonna become this great woman.
I fear I will never, get up to that level of name, level of look, level of presence. When a lot of these girls walk into rooms, everybody turns their head like, damn, or like, wow, she's real pretty, or she's so real, or she performs so well. I just don't want to be beauty. I also want to be a performer, entertainer. I also want to be a businesswoman who takes the ballroom scene, hopefully one day, and, does something with it, with a business. What's the big deal about being transgendered anyway? Do you know?